Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment is one of the most violent of crimes.
It has been there for long. It's just now that women, because of the new laws and the Vishakha guidelines, it's now that the women have started speaking up against it.
And it's a problem that has not it's been addressed earlier, but hasn't been completely taken care of.
The problem is not about the education or the stature of the people, it's about the mentality which has to change.
And it leaves the victim scarred for life.
You can categorize it in different things. You can have it as eve teasing, you can have it as domestic violence, so dowry cases, anything. All these things come under sexual harassment, and I feel only girls are into it mostly.
What we read in the paper is just a quarter of what is actually being published and revealed. The real things happen behind the doors and it's never told out because women are scared.
According to me, it's a both-way street. So men also get sexually harassed.
It's high time there has to be some change brought about in the society so that people can, actually take this problem seriously and do something about it.
In the Indian society, yes, it's pretty prevalent right now, but people are getting more conscious. I think people are getting more concerned about this and taking the steps required to curb it.
Psychologically, it's very difficult for anybody to report or talk about a sexual harassment case. I know I would be very scared to tell anybody, even my closest friends or family, because it's embarrassing, as we would call it. But then I think honestly you must speak up. Take your time, but you must speak up about it. You must create awareness, because the stories we have heard so far, no one has been ridiculed, no one's been ostracized. In fact, a lot of them have been looked upon as inspiration.
Girls or guys who have been sexually harassed should come out with the problem and
Because if we don't speak up, it doesn't resolve anything.
It's very, very important to speak up, and if you don't speak up, you're also encouraging sexual harassment.
You have to speak up, and if you see lately in the media news, we have Chief Justice actually resigning, Ganguly resigning due to all these reasons, and girls have to speak up, and this thing happened long back. Even Tarun Deshpal case, I think so, we have to, now it's high time we have to stand up and speak for this.
And how do you?
Absolutely necessary, because speaking up is making sure that it doesn't happen over you again.
It is very important because one, it's a trauma for you. It's an emotional trauma, and this trauma can reflect in various aspects of your day-to-day life.
Actually, the most crucial thing is to speak up about it, because only then people will come to know how important it is to be taken care of. And not speaking up about it is one of the main reasons of it not being solved in our society.
As earliest as possible, because the more you try to tolerate it, it's one problem that doesn't solve on its own. It will escalate to uncontrollable levels.
Sexual harassment can only be curbed once the mindsets of the people change.
Stricter laws and regulations by the government and the central state or whatever authorities.
Yes, stand against it. It's more important. People should know that if someone is sexually harassed and he's speaking out of it, he's a victim. He is not the person who is responsible for it.
By supporting the person who's a victim instead of ostracizing the person who's a victim, that would further victimize the victim.
Stop looking at girls who getting raped or sexual harassed like they are the real reasons for sexual harassment.
By awareness, again.
Making sure what are the rights of the people who have. There has to be a voice for them. Like I said earlier, there has to be an empowerment.
Stricter punishments for the people who are doing it.
Secondly, I think what is also very important is for the people to themselves change their mindset and look at women in our society in a different way, because the Indian society is a patriarchal society, so it's one of the reasons probably could be the very stringent way our society has been built up, and a change in the mindset would probably be helpful.
I'm Shashi, and I get random friend requests from men whom I don't even know on Facebook. If I was Mr. Shashi Kumar, would I be getting the same?